What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How y'all doing? Ben Carson. I gotta talk about Ben. First video day, I gotta talk about Ben. What Ben? You know, Ben, he's, you know, whenever he talks, he gets the liberals upset. You know, they could become unhinged. You know what I'm saying? And once again, he got these shines, these knick-knock, these white liberals, these akatas, mad as hell. You know, he was talking about poverty, and he said poverty is a state of mind. And you got to change that state of mind to, you know, get out of poverty. And I don't, and I read the article, and I didn't see the outrage that became of his statement, that saying poverty is a state of mind. There's this rap lyric, and for God, somebody tell me where'd this lyric come from? Mind on my money, money on my mind. Mind on my money, money on my mind. You know what I mean? You have to, if you want to get rich, you have to have money on your mind. So if you're in poverty and you stay in poverty, you're not having that same outlook on life. You don't have that same mentality of getting money to get out of poverty. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a mentality. Let's be fair. If you're in poverty, you have to have a mentality to get out of poverty. You see what I'm saying? You have to have a goal in mind. This is what Ben is talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know, his outlook on HUD, like, it might be like a little extreme. It's not even extreme. It's just a different outlook that we've been having. You know what I mean, in that particular sector. You know what I mean? You want to provide for some people that are down on their luck, but you don't want to make it comfortable for them, because if you make things too comfortable, people will just be comfortable and like, hey, you know what I mean? I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna just rock out with this. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing. Well, I think with jails. I mean, I think the American jails are a little bit too comfortable. No matter what people say, I know you're removed from society, but if you had these cats out here like over in North Korea and China, if y'all was out there breaking rocks for 8 hours, I bet your black ass wouldn't do no crime ever again. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's the same mentality. I think some people, I seen it when I worked in the jail. Some people become too institutionalized. They're so comfortable with living life in jail. I've seen it. People will get out after doing a 3-year bid, get high, get out on a Friday. I swear to God, I've seen this. Guy got out on a Friday. He was back in there Sunday night after doing like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with what he said. And you know what kills me is black people want to call him coon and this, that, and the third. They're just following what they see the white liberal outrage. So of course the white liberal is the Negroes, the akatas, the shines, ringmaster. So when they see the white liberal be outraged, here come the shine, got to be outraged as well. Never mind the fact that Ben was actually in poverty. Ben was actually poor in his life. So if it worked for him, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it'll necessarily work for you, but it can work for you, that mentality. And I don't, for the life of me, I do not see why that's not looked at. You know what I mean? Ben's right on this, and it kills me. You know what I mean? If you search Twitter right now, Ben Carson coon will come up hundreds of times, man. People just run around calling Carson a coon because he said poverty is a state of mind. It is. Yeah, 50% told you, shines. Get rich or die trying. It kills me that black people listen to all these hip hop, the most capitalistic music art form ever created, known to man. And you don't follow, you don't listen to it. But when it comes to actually applying some of this shit, y'all Stevie Wonder to this shit. Y'all disgrace, man. For real, man. Y'all just else, man. Like I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Stop acting like chimes for 5 minutes, man, and listen to the man. You know what I mean? Ben Carson may say some off the hinges stuff, but what he said with that thing is absolutely true. You know what I mean? If you want to get out of poverty, you want to get rich. It's a mentality. You have to adapt a different mentality. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying everybody. Some people are born into it. You know what I'm saying? But some people that are born into it, they're surrounded when they grow up. They're surrounded in that thought process, and they can't escape it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, these illegal immigrants come over here. A lot of their mentality is just, they're just going to grind. You know what I'm saying? And the next generation is going to be better, and the next generation is going to be caking. We got people in this society, homegrown Americans, that they're poor, next generation is poor, next generation is poor, etc., etc., etc. And you want the government to help you out of it. No, you got to help yourself. You got to help yourself. Somebody's got to bite the bullet. This is what's not happening. Anyway, this is Uncle Hotep. It's raining. Sorry for my wipers if you hear them. Check me out on Twitter, Handy Mayhem, Uncle Hotep. If you donate my Patreon, I greatly appreciate it. Please share these videos to anybody. If you're listening the first time, please subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And listen to my podcasts, Uncle Hotep, on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube, whatever. All right, peace.